Behind us is a genuine Buddy 50.
Well,
Most of it.
One anyway.
We got it about a month ago for $160 as part of a bundle deal with some other bikes. The guy was pretty sure it was a carburetor. We replaced the carburetor.
I don't, I'm not sure.
2 CDIs because the first one was generic and didn't work. The kickstand spring. On the opposite side, the ignition
Right, there it is.
stator. 2 ignition switches, the kind with the key. Neither one has worked so far. So we built a hot wire coil. We replaced the battery, gas cap, oil plug, vacuum hose, both of them, not just one. An air filter, the seat and latch we rebuilt, that's on camera. The gas line, the filter.
Really? That's all it's holding?
Yeah, that's all.
The petcock, which is a really cool one-way petcock. It's got a little vacuum valve on it. A spark plug about 5 times. And then finally the piston head and cylinder. Oh no, that better. And more stuff that I've probably missed. So that's where we're standing with the Buddy 50 right now. Anything?
Cables and wires and cords and connector bits and new gas twice.
And it is still
Disgusting.
disgustingly filthy. And we have scrubbed on it and scrubbed on it and scrubbed on it. So today we're going to scrub on it. But the cool part about this is, after all of that hard work, after everything we put into it, it finally runs! And we have to build a kill switch. Okay, we should mention we're not mechanics. This is not a how-to. This is how we did it. And again, we're not mechanics. We're barely even entertainers, so entertain. Okay, so what we're gonna do with all these crappy wires that are literally everywhere, they had it all wrapped up very neatly, electrical tape, which was awful for me. So what we're gonna do instead, because we're not mechanics and we use things wrong, got some old inner tube here. We're going to cut down the length of it. We're going to wrap it up on there, all nice and neat to keep it watertight and whatnot. And we're going to then use cable ties on it so that when we have to access this again, because it's a when, it's not a if. When we have to access all this wiring again, we'll be able to just cut the section out that we need out very easily, pull it back, put it back, and put a zip tie or a cable tie back on. So that's our plan here.
So I took care of Raggedy Ann's spaghetti hair here. Doesn't that look so much neater? I have no idea what I'm doing. I am not a mechanic. I'm not an electrician. So we took some rubber stuff and we put it around some wire stuff. These will eventually, from this direction, have to go to the floorboard cavity thing in the inside here. So I left them exposed through a cut that I made. We get to do the body work.
That's the fun part.
Because this thing came to us and there's all kinds of damage.
Okay, so speaking of the damage, we found a lot of drywall screws. My favorite bit though that we were taking apart of unconventional fixes was the air vacuum tube that leads from the engine to the to the exhaust system. It goes through something that regulates the emissions and reburns the fuel. So it goes there from the plastic piece directly into the exhaust. And at some point, that hose came loose on a previous owner, and they fixed it by taking a piece of copper plumbing tube about this long and hammering it on. So we had a fun time dealing with that to get everything to fit, but it does. That was my favorite bit. You got a favorite?
My favorite was where the part up here, because their ignition switch didn't work anymore, so they took like probably a pocket knife and they carved a hole out right here.
That's definitely not precision work.
That's gonna be fun to patch up.
So that's where we're at. We actually bodywork is the fun part of this, because that's where the art starts to come in, and we're professional artists, not mechanics. So this is the fun part. Finally it's running and it's clean and we can touch it and not get covered in whatever the heck that was.
No, you don't understand how bad that was. That was like tar and sand over the whole thing. There are pieces that I didn't know were that color.
It was tar and sand inside of the head unit when we changed that too. That's a lot of fun. That shouldn't be like that. So here we are, and we don't know what we're doing. We're not mechanics.
But it works now.
It works now. So, I mean, here you go. Thanks for watching.